Welcome to Just Minding My Business Radio, where we are moving at the speed of God, learning what we didn't know we didn't know. I'm your host, Ida Crawford.
And I'm your co-host, Ruth Haskins.
So grab a pen and paper and get ready for information that you can use.
Welcome to Just Minding My Business Media, LLC. Faith sees the invisible, believes the unbelievable, and receives the impossible. Corey Ten Bloom. Today we welcome authors from the anthology UnShakable Faith to be released June 23rd, 2022. This book is the work of women who have overcome many difficulties that challenged their faith, but their faith was unshakable. The purpose of this anthology is to help you to redirect your emotions, redefine who God says you are, and provide a space in which you can renew yourself. Each chapter ends with 3 questions for you, the reader, to answer that will empower you to move up to your next level. We welcome Temesha Siler-McNeill, who is a disciplined, innovative leader and coach with over 25 years of corporate management experience. She is the owner and CEO of TSM Training Services, LLC. Temesha is a certified Green Belt Six Sigma leader with extensive training in project management, leader development, and organized management. She is also a certified relationship coach. She spends time coaching individuals and training couples to not just survive, but thrive.
Alexa, stop.
Welcome, Temesha Siler-McNeill.
Yes, welcome, Temesha.
Hi, welcome. Thank you.
Hi, how are you this evening? I know we've been rolling right along. We're happy to have you. So give us a little bit about what you do, your work.
Sure, absolutely. Well, good evening again. My name is Temesha Siler-McNeill. I am a relationship coach as well as a leadership coach. And that's what I love to do. I call that my purpose-driven work. And I enjoy meeting with clients and just helping them to thrive in ways of managing their time as well as setting goals that's going to get them closer to their purpose.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what's the name of your company?
TSM Training Services.
Okay. TSM Training Services.
And before we pop into anything else, I want to also let people know that Temesha is the forwarding author. Am I correct? For
Yes.
the upcoming release of UnShakable Faith.
Yes.
Okay.
All righty. Yes. So, UnShakable Faith. What was your why?
I would say that my why would be to inspire others, right? And how do we inspire others? By sharing our stories, sharing our testimonies, just making sure that I'm able to share something in my life that was tragic, which was me being a survivor, a cancer survivor, and just wanting others to know that, what got me through was my faith. With this day and time, especially for the Christian, that's the way of living for us. Faith is foundation. This book gave me the opportunity to share that story. And while I'm sharing, I'm hoping to encourage other people to tap into their faith, because your faith can impact everything around you.
Absolutely. Without a doubt. Yes. So back to your company, your training company. Give us a little bit of snippet about if somebody wanted to contact you about services, what type of services do you provide specifically?
Sure, absolutely. Well, one of the things that I would highlight is that my husband and I do marriage retreats for couples. So, 2 to 3 times a year, we will have a marriage retreat, love story retreats. Couples can visit lovestoryretreats.com. and they can reach out to us to sign up for our monthly newsletter where they can receive information around upcoming retreats. We actually have a retreat that's coming up. Our next one is going to be in November. This name of this retreat is called So in Love. So that's one way that they can reach out to me. That's one of the primary projects that I do work on alongside with my husband. Also, if someone wanted to reach out to me, they can always reach out to me via email as well. At tsmconsultant4@gmail.com, where I'm often booked for speaking engagements. I do marriage retreats as well as women's conferences, leadership conferences. And I love just coming in and giving a word of inspiration. I can speak on a numerous different topics, generally wanting to be in support of whatever the moderators are looking to provide for their, audience that may be coming. So there's a couple of different ways you can reach out to me. And also, once you visit the website or you email me, we can then begin to set up some time and schedule some one-on-one time via phone or via Zoom.
Okay, I like the marriage retreat.
Oh, yes. The marriage retreats. We've been doing those for about 5 years now, and they pretty much sell out. And I like to just kind of give a little context around that. We do what we call small group marriage retreats. So we do about 8 couples, and we typically go off to what we would call a premier luxury beach house, where every couple, of course, have their own room. And we are gone for like 3 to 4 days. And we have a series of topics and events that we do. We have a wonderful agenda, and it's a really big hit. People have a really good time. Majority of our couples, they often return. So that's a really good sign that over about 30 to 40% of our couples wind up returning and coming for another retreat. So I think that's a good sign that they're having a good time, and that they really do see it as an investment into their marriage.
Yes. Yeah, I like that idea.
Mhm.
And again, how can people engage in that?
They can visit lovestoryretreats.com. Once you visit lovestoryretreats.com, there's a couple of options there where you can email for further information, or you can also sign up for our newsletter there. So lovestoryretreats.com. And then, of course, when I'm doing engagements, it's TSM Consultant 4@gmail.com, where you can reach out to me, and I would be glad to, come and provide an encouraging word.
Absolutely. Wow. So I will definitely be visiting the website. And
Oh, wow. That's good to hear.
yeah, because I like that marriage retreat. That was like,
Oh, well, please visit, and please, share with others. We have about 4 remaining spots for our November retreat. And the November retreat is going to be in Sandbridge, Virginia, more commonly known to a lot of people. They know the Virginia Beach area. Well, Sandbridge is I would say probably their biggest area for private beach homes in the Virginia area. So that's where our November retreat's going to be held. Really looking forward to it.
oh, okay.
Sounds wonderful.
So much for sharing. That sounds juicy.
Mhm.
And we can't, and the name of your chapter in the book?
Redefined by the fire, redefining fire. And I would say that title is really driven off of the fact of, hardships will come, but it's how we're going to tackle that hardship. Are we going to let it redefine us, purify us, as I like to say, purified by the fire, or redefine us, or are we going to let it redefine us in a negative way? And I like to believe that there's an opportunity for us all to be completely redefined by the fire. Redefine meaning for the better.
Yes. And all things that happen in our lives should be about redefining.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just leaning back on our faith, right? And going back to what we know that's in the word. And, one of my favorite scriptures is, all things work together for the good of those who love him. And I often say to people and family, including cancer, all things can work together for the good of those who love him. And I consider that to be one of those things. And that's how I decided to tackle that. And I like to believe that I came out better.
Yes, sounds like you came out better than me. And I like, because I mean, as living in this world, there's always trials and tribulations. You go through one trial, you get through that one, there's another one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much life. So I love the chapter, because if you can wrap your head around that concept, that's truly unshakable faith.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And listen, faith is not a feeling. I'm excited about being on this project so that I can continuously communicate that. My faith is not based upon how I feel. Right. Sometimes, I always say that, especially our culture, right? We are emotionally driven people. We are driven a lot by our emotions, and not just driven, but we're just emotional people, right? When we're excited, and when we're hurt, and we let the world know it. That's not what faith is. Faith is not based upon a feeling. Faith is based upon what you know. So it's connected to a know. And that know is connected, of course, to the Bible. And I often say, when I find myself getting a little shaky on my faith, I have to ask myself and research myself around, well, have you been in your word? Because you have to daily redefine every single day, so no matter how much I think I redefined myself over a year ago, it is a daily process to be redefined. And that's the message that I want to ensure that I share with others, that redefining is a daily process. It's not an arrival. It's not a one-time, hey, I did it, I'm redefined and I'm better. It's every day of redefining to ensure that you can walk on that unshakable faith.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because we know how quickly people can go to the left. It's not that hard.
That's right.
Not that hard.
Not that hard at all. So I definitely agree. It's a daily walk of, making sure you are in alignment every day with the purpose that God has for you. So thank you so much for sharing. I can't wait to read your chapter. This book is going to be powerful for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. I truly believe that. I don't think it could have come at a better time than the time that we're in right now. People need to be encouraged, and people need to know that faith is foundational to their next.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, it has been a pleasure. And we look forward to more collaborations and definitely this marriage retreat.
Well, I look forward to possibly seeing you attend one of our marriage retreats. Please tell a friend. The more that we could get the word out, the better. So thank you so much for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
thank you. We welcome Allison G. Daniels, who is the CEO of AGD Publishing Services, LLC, and an international 5-time best-selling author who has written over 31 books. She assists authors, aspiring authors, consultants, and goal setters to write, share, and publish their book to create multiple streams of income, gain authority in their field, and maximize their book sales. She is the creator of a 30-day Write to Finish book writing program, helping turn writers into successful, published authors. Affectionately known as a strategic focused team leader in the corporate world, Allison Daniels now applies the same principles in the publishing industry. Allison is the visionary author of the soon-to-be-released anthology, UnShakable Faith. Welcome, Allison Daniels.
Hey, Allison, unmute yourself there.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.
Girl, you done it again.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, these ladies. Woo!
Powerhouses.
Yes, this book is going to be definitely off the chart. Just in talking with these ladies, it has been so many different reasons for being a part of this book, and so much that people will be able to take away to help them in their daily walk.
Yes.
So we thank you for this amazing project.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
I had a blast with these ladies. A blast. So, real quickly.
Yes.
What was the vision behind this book?
Well, before this book, I had the third edition of Empowered to Win. And so I heard God saying, so now that they're empowered to win, let them know that it was because of their unshakable faith that they did not give up and that they did not give in. And so in creating this, I was looking for women that had gone through something that should have shook their very foundation, should have made them, I don't have the faith anymore. I don't believe of the things that happened to them or have gone on, but they did not give up. They kept the faith. They stayed focused no matter what went on behind the scenes. They just stayed focused and they had that unshakable faith.
Yes. Well, they definitely did. You picked them right. Or they picked you right. Something.
Yes.
Everybody is just, oh my gosh, much power. Thank you again, Miss Allison. You have really outdone yourself.
Thank you.
This is going to
Look,
be a
I can't
phenomenal
wait
book.
to hear it.
Yeah. What you say, Ruth?
I said it's going to be a phenomenal book. There's just so much to it. There's so much to it. And things that people need to hear right now, because many people have either had their faith shaken in the last 2 years, or they have lost faith.
Yes.
So this is right on time. This is on time.
Right on time. So I'm going to bring all of the authors back in. So
Okay.
can do
I just want to know how you do it. One day you're going to sit down and write a book on how you do this.
Yes.
One after the other, and gather these people to you.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Welcome back, ladies. Give yourself a round of applause. You ladies have brought it.
Yes.
So
awesome.
Grateful and so blessed to have had you on our platform. And we are looking so forward to sharing you with our audience.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes.
What a collaboration.
Thank you
very much, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So we're going to go around the room and just give everybody how they can get in contact with you. So Allison, you go first.
Okay. Thank you so much again for having us. You can find me on all social media platforms, but you can also go to my website at www.agdpublishing.com. Again, that's www.agdpublishing.com. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Sarita, you're next.
Okay, you can find me at Sarita Moody on Facebook, Simply Mrs. Moody on Instagram, and that is just all I have for you today.
Okay, Dr. Daphne.
You can find me on Facebook by Daphne Suarez or www.carousel.com. So I'm out there. And also on Facebook, I'm by Carousel Moms. Thank you.
Okay. Miss Spence?
Yes, you can find me on Facebook at Vanessa Spence. On Instagram, you can find me at Ms. MZ Spence 2U, or my website is Vanessa Spence at makingactionscount.com. Thank you.
All righty then.
Thank you.
Suzette.
Thank you again, ladies, for having us this evening. I can be found on Facebook at Suzette Swan with 2 N's, Hampton. I can also be found on Instagram at Suzette_Hampton. And my website is www.suzette-hampton.com.
Okay, Temesha.
Well, thank you again for having us. It was an absolute pleasure sharing our stories with you this evening. I can be reached on all social media platforms under Temesha McNeill. And also, you please feel free to visit our website for Love Story Retreats at lovestoryretreats.com. And also all of the email addresses that I have addressed in the earlier segment. Please feel free to reach out. I would love to connect with each and every one of you.
Absolutely. Tamelia?
Tamala.
I'm sorry about that.
We just have renamed you
Yes,
1,000 different
ma'am.
ways.
You can reach me on Facebook at Tamala Coleman. Also, my magazine website is inspirechristianmagazine.com. And that is it.
Okay, Tamala. Thank you very much. And J&G Daniels.
Thanks again for having me. It's a pleasure. You can reach me on Facebook with Giselle Daniels and on Instagram, giselle.gg.taylor-daniels on Instagram. Thank you.
All righty now. So thank you all, ladies, for empowering us, our audience, with this amazing opportunity for us to have you share your stories with us and our audience. And Unshakable Faith, just as Ruth said earlier, this is definitely the time and the place for this book. I mean, God definitely led you right, Allison. I mean, right now we need this. It's so badly in the world with coming out of the pandemic. Now it's like from one storm to the next storm to the next storm. And, just as somebody said, they was arguing with God. This is one of the people that we interviewed. And, and I'm thinking a lot of people are in that place right now. Why are we going through this kind of stuff? Why is this happening? Why are you letting this happen? These kinds of thoughts going through people's heads. And Unshakable Faith is just so timely right now for the world that we're in.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, like Ida just said, so many people are asking, why is this happening? And why is God allowing this? But the thing that I think your anthology will bring out is that God does allow things, but he doesn't cause them. Most of what's caused, we cause ourselves, or they're man-made things. Even this pandemic, we know that God didn't cause this, but he's allowed it to run its gamut for whatever reason. And look at all the wonderful things that have come out of it. Individually, people have grown. People have had, moments of crisis in faith and have come out of it stronger. So it's just a timely book. It's a timely book. And if nothing else, the title is going to make someone say, unshakable faith. Do I have an unshakable faith?
Yes.
And that's the beginning of a whole journey for someone. So thank you, ladies, so very much. Thank you, Reverend Daniels, for doing the work that you do, and each one of you for doing the work that you do. Awesome, incredible, fabulous, really God-guided.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to Just Minding My Business Radio. I'm your host, Ida Crawford.
And I'm your co-host, Ruth Haskins.
We hope you enjoyed the show and appreciate you stopping by. Many blessings to you and yours.